If you want to grow your business, you've got to sell more stuff. And we work with companies who say to us, we're looking to hire some great salespeople, and we don't know how, and we don't know some of the nuances, and we don't want to get it wrong. Or they say, we've got great salespeople, we want to identify how we can help them to get even better. The way we do it at Sandler, we start off with an assessment, a capability assessment, in this case, a sales capability assessment. I'm going to show you through some of the bits of this. The first one I'm going to talk about is the hiring. So, this is someone that you don't know that looks like they've got a great CV, but be very careful with CVs because they're just a self portrait. And no one says on a CV, well, put a shift in. I do occasionally. Am I great at qualifying? Nah, pretty average. They tell you all the good stuff. So this is one way to uh, sort of look through the mist. And the other thing is that when we've got existing salespeople who we know and love and trust with our brand and our existing clients, we just want to work out where we can help them to be better. So I've got just five simple things to show you here. This is the first thing is the sales capacity assessment for hiring, and you can see here it's a 23-page assessment where we send a link to them. They do this online. It takes about 20 minutes, and the results are virtually immediate. And you can ask them to do this before an interview, or even as they arrive, and they can get the results instant. You can get the results instantaneously. But what we can see here is for sales the 18 main competencies for sales. And salespeople have a range of roles. They can be just someone who looks after the clients that we love and try to work out how to grow the business within these clients. To the other side is go and find strangers to talk to who will realize that working with you is the best thing that they can ever do. And that involves a lot of prospecting. We can see here how this person is currently on prospecting, how they qualify new business, how they present your business, how they manage time. Time is a non-renewable resource. And we can see an executive summary of what this person is particularly strong at, or maybe they would need some help with some stuff. No one comes at 100%. We have to decide if what they've not got, or what they've got that doesn't fit quite what we're looking for, whether we can support them to get there. Nobody comes fully formed. They've never worked in your organization before. They don't know everything that you need them to know. So your job on this for the executive summary is to decide, is this someone you can work with, and help them on some of the things they're maybe not so strong at. I mean, obviously, this is just part of the interview process. You don't hire people just based on this. But as we run through this, we can see that he goes into a little bit more detail where they sit on prospecting, how they qualify, what they're more likely to do, what they're less likely to do. And I suggest before you start, you define which of these 18 sales competencies are important for you. One thing I particularly like, yes, it goes through all the competencies. It talks about the type of role they will be good for. Are they someone who finds new business? Are they short-term sales cycle people, long-term sales cycles people? Are they account managers or more likely to see that? And then we can go through, and right at the end, there's something I particularly like. I'll talk more about is the excuse index. And the excuse index is how good are they going to be at finding excuses to not do the stuff that makes their job successful? The second assessment that I just want to talk about, sales, same thing, people in your organization who you're looking to develop, and improve. And the same thing goes, you have the executive summary where they sit on prospecting, where they sit on controlling the sales process, how they deal or how they question. And again, it's just one way to look at where can we help and support our existing staff just to get better. And as leaders, if you're looking at existing teams, you can see here this is just one team competence, which in this case is prospecting. And you will see right at the top of this in the green, these are people who thrive with prospecting, picking up the phone, talking to strangers, finding brand new business. In the center, they are consistently show initiative. They don't like to prospect consistently, but they will do it as needed. And at the bottom, this is, panic mode. Prospects when the pipeline is empty, or they're just account managers, and account managers are great as well. So where is the team? So you can see who should we, if we need more prospectors, who's more likely to be able to do that? If we need more account managers, where are they sitting? And if we find people who we put them in their natural zone, they'll be happier, they'll work harder. Another competency we look at here is lead evaluation. When we give people a lead, do they just say it's a lead, therefore they're going to buy from us, even if they're not? Or are they someone who does a proper evaluation? Does it make sense for us to put effort and energy into this lead, and why? And again, we can see with this group here, we've got Einstein looks particularly good to critically evaluate the information that they are getting about a lead. Again, to put the right effort into the right place. And we talked about this before. The team excuse index is slightly different. We want to look towards the bottom of here. So we've got Mitchell at the bottom, who will just prioritize selling above the excuses. These are the people who push through whatever the problems are. And again, right at the top, the people who will are more likely to find something else to do, rather than the hard stuff of selling. Hey, if you want to know more about this, give us a message, send us a message. I will get one of these or these out to you to study the sample reports. If you want to talk any further about it, how maybe this can help you focus in on the important things in your business, and how I can help you, um, that'd be great. Hey, good selling, grow your business.